Hey, this is Sammy Obeid, full-time comedian, one-time hand model, and most importantly, former math teacher.
6 plus 0 equals 2 people. Good, solid, that's good. Out of 100 something, that's fine. It's not.
Lately, countless young people have asked me, Sammy, should I go to college? And even my parents are like, Sammy, why do we pay for your college if you're just gonna dedicate yourself to making high-quality internet content? Not good. What did you guys do? What happened? Well, as we know, college is an investment. And with any investment, you should always ask, what is my return on investment?
But what's the ROI? What's the ROI? What's the ROI?
Okay, I learned that in college. It's a measure of profitability used mostly by people who watch Shark Tank. ROI for short, or ROI if you're completely lazy, is equal to net profit over total investment. Net means we subtracted all the costs. And if you prefer to keep the costs, fine, but that's gross. Now, ROI is often written as a percentage, but this isn't a children's show. Today I'm gonna show you for each dollar you spend on college, how many dollars do you get back? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. So let's just say you do community college, because let's face it, they have better parking and no annoying frat guys named Thad. The average cost of an associate's degree is $24K. And what do you get in return? Well, your expected lifetime income with an AA is $1.725 million. Nice. But 1.3 million of that comes from just graduating high school, and you have to subtract the cost of getting the AA, so the net value of an AA is only 401K. This is why I love math. If you don't know what a 401K is, it's like a very long marathon. By the time you get your cash prize, you can't even walk. So the ROI of community college is about $17. So for every dollar you spend on an associate's degree, you get about $17 back, which is better than most drug deals. Probably why so many drug dealers go to community college. Now, if you live with your parents during all of this, your cost drops from 24K to 8K, and your ROI jumps to 50, damn! And you were ashamed to bring a date back to your parents' place? Show them that big old ROI. Let's put this into perspective. An ROI of 50 is what you get working in real estate for 40 years. So plan B is just inherit your parents' house and flip it. Now, if you go to a 4-year college because you want bigger words in your lexicon, like lexicon, that adds $1 million to your life. Assuming you work 40 years, which most millennials won't. And I can say that because I'm a millennial and I've been taking a gap year for the past 5 years. And I know some millennials are watching like, hey, I'm at work right now. Yeah, but you're watching this vid. Now, if you do in-state public college like I did, that costs $83K, which my parents will never get back. So your ROI is $11, which is minimum wage in New York. But let's not compare apples to big apples. Here is a better comparison. You get an ROI of 15 for running your own business for 40 years with or without a college degree. So you may not need a 4-year education if you have a badass cronut recipe and aren't afraid of badass Yelp reviews. Oh no, my alma mater just gave this video a thumbs down. Now, if you do a 4-year out of state because your parents want you to leave, that costs $146K. So your ROI is $5.86. Sad, but it's fine because your parents have money, and you'll probably get all of it when they die in that mysterious boating accident. Now, private college costs $187K because it murders retirement funds. So your ROI is $432. By the way, shout out to USC Film School for helping produce this video for free. Now let's say you're done with undergrad and thinking about getting a master's because essentially you want to be your coworker's master. Master's adds about $400K to your lifetime and can cost anywhere from $30K to $120K. So let's say average $70K, but let's assume you eat, which makes the average master's cost $100K. So your ROI is 3. There you go, boss. Now a PhD, or as Middle Eastern parents call it, bare minimum, you can earn an extra $1 million. But it takes about 8 years, so your average total cost is $360K. Because you know what they say about PhD, it stands for pretty huge debt. Your ROI is barely $2. You could get the same return if you instead put that $360K into a standard 2% bond and just sit and wait for 40 years. At least that way you don't miss your kid's birthday 8 times. Let's put this all together. It looks like the more college you do, the less profitable it becomes. Sort of like making Saw movies. Strangely, it looks like your best investment is community college, living at home. Sorry parents, now all of you hate me, but get that basement ready and stock it with ramen, Adderall, and a door that locks. Now hold on, there is good news. Just by finishing high school, you get 1.3 million added to your life. That diploma, certificate to the Millionaires Club. You thought you had to be a rapper? And that's all profit, baby, because the cost goes to your parents. Way to beat the system, Lil Ploma. Roy's so big, it broke my calculator. Ah! So whatever you do, finish high school, Do some college if you can, but just like with anything in life, if it feels like too much, it probably is. And you can trust me, because I went to college. And obviously, there's so many other ways to value the college experience. This was just looking at money, and as we all know, money is not that important.
Wait, am I gonna get college credit for this?
No, because college credit equals debt. Were you not listening?
Not bad for America. 6 plus 0 equals 6. If you weren't 100% sure on that one. 7 plus 0 equals? Much better. You're learning. See, you're learning. People get smarter.